Before watching this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Last year I lost my father to a sudden morning accident. He collapsed after getting out of bed and heading to the bathroom, a routine he had followed for decades. The doctor later explained that many seniors experience medical emergencies during morning routines. According to health statistics, a significant number of emergency room visits by those over 65 occur during morning hours. What seems like harmless habits can sometimes have fatal consequences. During sleep, our heart rate slows down and blood pressure drops about 20 to 30% below normal. All systems enter a power-saving mode. Suddenly jumping up is like revving a cold engine to high speed without warming it up, putting great strain on the blood vessels and heart. This is especially dangerous for people with high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, frequent dizziness, or poor sleep quality due to insomnia. 1. When your alarm goes off, remain lying down for 3 to 5 minutes. 2. Take slow, deep breaths while still in bed. 3. Gently move your toes and ankles while lying down. 4. Turn to your side first, then slowly sit up using your hands for support. Mrs. Martinez in Chicago felt a big change after practicing these methods for just 1 month. At first, it was really annoying. Changing a lifelong habit isn't easy. I was used to just jumping up, but I decided to try it for a week. Then my morning dizziness disappeared. Many people's first thought upon waking is going to the bathroom. However, rushing to the bathroom immediately after waking is particularly dangerous. During sleep, our bodies maintain naturally low blood pressure in a deep resting state. Suddenly rising, moving to the bathroom, and straining in a tense posture is like a storm shock to the body, especially when straining to defecate. Blood pressure can momentarily drop even further. This is called vasovagal syncope. Blood flow to the head decreases, causing severe dizziness or fainting. These symptoms occur more frequently in winter. When you leave your warm bed and step onto the cold bathroom floor, your body's blood vessels suddenly contract. The burden on the heart can lead to heart attacks or strokes. 1. Wait at least 5 minutes after waking before heading to the bathroom. 2. Drink a small glass of warm water first to prepare your digestion. 3. Do light stretching focusing on your abdomen and lower back. 4. Before going to the bathroom, walk around your home briefly. A nursing home in New York applied this morning preparation routine to all staff and residents, resulting in an over 80% reduction in bathroom-related accidents. The third dangerous habit is washing your face with cold water. Many people think, washing with cold water makes me feel wide awake. That's how the day begins. The moment cold water touches your face, your body automatically starts a defense reaction. Blood vessels instantly contract, especially on the face, where many small blood vessels are concentrated. This sudden contraction can raise blood pressure and put strong pressure on the heart. According to statistics, the rate of heart attacks in winter mornings is over 30% higher than in other seasons. Among these, accidents occurring in bathrooms, especially during face washing or showering, are reported most frequently. 1. Always use lukewarm water for morning face washing. 2. Test water temperature with your hands first. 3. Wash gently rather than splashing forcefully. 4. Do a simple neck and shoulder warm-up beforehand. People with high blood pressure, a history of angina or heart attacks, or weakened blood vessels should be especially careful. You must eat a hearty breakfast to start the day well. You've probably heard this countless times. After waking up, our bodies enter a period of about 2 hours, when the sympathetic nervous system is very active. During this time, blood pressure naturally rises, and heart rate becomes unstable. In this state, Suddenly eating greasy or salty foods causes the stomach to draw in more blood for digestion, putting a great burden on the heart. There are foods to avoid in the morning. Grilled fish or fried foods high in fat, soups or stews high in sodium. Even cold water with hot food can constrict blood vessels and strain the heart. 1. Don't eat immediately after waking up. Wait at least 30 minutes. 2. Start your meal lightly. Begin with a glass of warm water. 3. Choose warm foods over cold ones, especially in winter. 4. Chew slowly and thoroughly. Aim for 20 chews per bite. Mr. Anderson from Ohio shares, for over 40 years, I always had a bowl of salty soup every morning. It was like medicine to me. But when I went to the hospital, the doctor told me that soup was raising my blood pressure. Only then did I realize how dangerously I'd been starting my days. The stomach right after waking up is in a very sensitive state. When stimulating beverages suddenly enter after decreased acid secretion overnight, the stomach lining becomes vulnerable to injury. For the elderly, the stomach lining is thinner and acid secretion ability is lower, making them react much more strongly to this stimulation. 1. Coffee causes excessive acid secretion on an empty stomach. 2. High sugar drinks rapidly raise blood sugar levels. 3. Cold beverages constrict blood vessels and slow digestion. Better alternatives: lukewarm water at body temperature, herbal tea caffeine-free, warm water with lemon slices. A senior living community in Oregon switched all morning beverages to warm water, resulting in a more than 50% decrease in residents seeking care for digestive issues. Many people misunderstand take in the morning to mean take on an empty stomach. In reality, most medications can severely irritate the stomach when taken without food. This is especially true for medications taken long-term, such as blood pressure medications, diabetes medications, anti-inflammatory drugs, and arthritis treatments. Mr. Lee from Virginia shares, I have bad joints, so I took pain medication every morning right after waking up. Someone told me that taking it on an empty stomach helps with absorption, but one day I suddenly vomited blood and was rushed to the emergency room. It was a stomach hemorrhage. 1. Take medications after meals, not on an empty stomach. 2. Use lukewarm water, not cold water. 3. Sit upright when taking pills, never lying down. 4. Remain sitting for 30 minutes after taking medication. A small habit change can determine whether medication becomes a healing treatment or the start of a problem. Many seniors walk in parks at dawn for health or exercise early in the morning. However, this can be dangerous if done incorrectly. Our bodies remain in an unstable state for about 2 to 3 hours after waking. Heart rate is irregular, blood pressure fluctuates, and body temperature is at its lowest. Exercising during this time puts extreme stress on the cardiovascular system, especially in cold weather. Mr. Rodriguez from Seattle shares, I used to get up at 5 a.m. every day. Starting the day with a hike was my routine. But one particularly cold day, halfway up the hill, I suddenly felt a tightening pain in my chest. I couldn't breathe, my legs wobbled, and my vision blurred. The safe way to exercise: 1. Exercise between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when body temperature and flexibility are optimal. 2. Always warm up thoroughly before increasing intensity. 3. Consider indoor exercises during cold weather. 4. Postpone exercise if you feel any chest discomfort. A senior center in Phoenix changed their exercise program from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., and the number of users reporting dizziness decreased by more than half, while focus and energy actually increased. Perhaps the most critical but overlooked morning habit is exposure to stress. First thing in the morning. The morning is when cortisol, the stress hormone, is most secreted in our bodies. When emotional stimuli like anxiety or worry are added at this time, blood pressure rises instantly, heart rate becomes irregular, and even breathing becomes shallow. Mrs. Miller from Illinois shared, "I always watched the news every morning, but these days, there's so little good news. It's all accidents, conflicts, anxious stories. Watching that every morning, at some point my chest kept feeling tight. Even taking blood pressure medication didn't help." 1. Begin with deep breathing when you first wake up. 2. Avoid news and stressful information during the first hour. 3. Listen to calming music or focus on pleasant views. 4. Practice gratitude or mindfulness to start the day positively. A senior center in Florida started a 10-minute morning meditation program. Simply sitting quietly and breathing slowly stabilized many seniors' blood pressure and removed tension from their faces. 1. Don't jump out of bed, rise slowly. Breathe deeply for 3 to 5 minutes first. 2. Don't rush to the bathroom, wait at least 5 minutes after waking up. 3. Don't wash with cold water, use lukewarm water for face washing. 4. Don't eat a heavy breakfast, wait 30 minutes and choose lighter foods. 5. Avoid stimulating beverages, skip coffee and sugary drinks on an empty stomach. 6. Take medications properly, always take after meals, not on an empty stomach. 7. Exercise at the right time, wait until mid-morning when your body is prepared. These small changes in morning habits can make a profound difference in your health and well-being, especially as you age. Start your day with calm, positive thoughts rather than rushing or stress. Tomorrow morning, try breathing in good air for yourself, a little warmer and a little more leisurely. That might be the gentlest and surest first step to health. All right. Has something happened? I called often and my mind was restless, but then I started getting headaches and feeling tired. Eventually, even getting up in the morning felt burdensome. The morning is when cortisol, the stress hormone, is most secreted in our bodies. When emotional stimuli like anxiety or worry are added at this time, blood pressure rises instantly, heart rate becomes irregular, and even breathing becomes shallow. Especially for older people, this stress can be a direct cause of serious conditions like strokes or heart attacks. 1. Begin with deep breathing when you first wake up. When you open your eyes, first take a deep breath. Look at the sky outside the window and imagine a pleasant start to the day. Between inhales and exhales, shake off yesterday's worries and fill today's blank space. 2. Avoid news and stressful information during the first hour. Especially during the first hour of the morning, try to deliberately block yourself from news or stories that might cause worry. Listen to gentle music flowing from the radio or look at a favorite flower instead. 3. Listen to calming music or focus on pleasant views. Surround yourself with gentle, positive stimuli that ease your mind into the day rather than shocking it. 4. Practice gratitude or mindfulness to start the day positively. Mr. Chen from California experienced such a change before. From morning I would check stock prices, watch the news, and have a day full of worries. But one day I realized that was actually making me tired. Since then, as soon as I wake up, I listen to quiet music and make a cup of coffee while just looking out the window. That short moment changes the mood of the entire day. A senior center in Florida started a morning meditation program for residents. For just 10 minutes each morning, simply sitting quietly and breathing slowly in and out stabilized many seniors' blood pressure and removed tension from their faces. Morning is not just the start of the day but the most important moment when body and mind reconnect with the world. What we accept at that moment and how we open the day is something we can choose ourselves. 1. Don't jump out of bed, rise slowly, breathe deeply for 3 to 5 minutes, and move your extremities before sitting up. 2. Don't rush to the bathroom. Wait at least 5 minutes after waking up and prepare your body first. 3. Don't wash with cold water. Use lukewarm water for face washing to avoid shocking your system. 4. Don't eat a heavy breakfast. Wait 30 minutes after waking. Start with warm water and choose lighter foods. 5. Avoid stimulating beverages. Skip coffee, sugary drinks, and cold beverages on an empty stomach. 6. Take medications properly. Never take pills on an empty stomach. Wait until after a meal. 7. Exercise at the right time. Wait until mid-morning when your body is prepared. Remember that peace of mind is equally important. Begin each day with calm, positive thoughts rather than stressful news or worries. These small changes in morning habits can make a profound difference in your health and well-being, especially as you age. So tomorrow morning, try breathing in good air for yourself, a little warmer and a little more leisurely. That might be the gentlest and surest first step to health. If this message felt valuable to you, please share it with those around you, so more people can greet peaceful mornings. Wishing you a healthy day without incident. Thank you. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe and hit the like button.